Welcome back, guys. How are you? I hope you all are very fine and safe at your home. And today's our new topic, that is the pronoun. As since last few videos, we are studying about the parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech, and out of them, the first one is noun, subkinds of noun. The second one is pronoun. There are 8 subkinds of pronoun. The first one is personal pronoun. The second one is demonstrative pronoun. Both are studied by us. And today, the new topic, and that is the third subkind of pronoun. It is called as a relative pronoun. So, what is relative pronoun? What is the exact meaning of relative pronoun? The definition of relative pronoun, the different examples, their uses, and what is the importance of relative pronoun. Those all information about relative pronoun that will be seen in this video, today's lecture. Relative pronoun. Relative means having a relation, and here a relative pronoun is having a relation with some other words in the sentence. That's why they are called as a relative pronoun. The entire definition and the detailed information about relative pronoun that is already given here. This is the definition of relative pronoun. According to this definition, relative pronoun means such a pronoun that relates with a noun from the same sentence. There is a noun in a sentence, and that noun is directly or indirectly related with a pronoun. Means that a pronoun which is used for that noun, the same that noun as well as pronoun, both are related with each other and both are found in the same construction. That is why that type of the pronoun that is called as a relative pronoun. Simply ज्या पद्धतीने इथं नोट केलेला आहे की रिलेटिव्हचा अर्थ आहे संबंध दर्शविणे. मग अशा पद्धतीचा सर्वनाम जो त्याच वाक्यातील एका विशिष्ट नामाशी त्याचा तो डायरेक्टली किंवा इनडायरेक्टली संबंध व्यक्त करतो, अशा पद्धतीची जी प्रनाउन असतात त्याला रिलेटिव्ह प्रनाउन म्हटलं जातं. म्हणजे ते नाउन आणि त्याच्यासाठी वापरलेलं सर्वनाम हे दोन्हीही एकाच वाक्यामध्ये येतील आणि त्या वाक्यामध्ये त्या नामासोबत प्रत्यक्ष अप्रत्यक्ष संबंधित असणारं म्हणजेच त्या नामासाठी वापरलेलं जे सर्वनाम असतं त्याला आपण डेफिनेशन नुसार रिलेटिव्ह प्रनाउन असं म्हणतो. सो बिफोर गोइंग towards the examples of relative pronoun, which are the examples and uses of relative pronoun, how can they used in the construction. Before that, I will show you some words which are well known to us, and these words which are given here, who, which, whose and whom. These are the 4 words. Actually, whose and whom, these two are the forms of who. These 4 words are very well known to us. They are familiar with us, and we know these 4 words are the question words because they are generally used to frame a question. They are used at the beginning of the construction. At the end of that construction, there is a question mark, and in this way, they are used to frame a question. That's why these 4 words, they are the question words. They are the WH type words. Using them, we can construct different types of the questions as that is given here. Who can solve this puzzle? By using who, we can construct such type of the question. Then whose is this bike? There is another example, as well as which is your favorite movie. Such type of the questions can be constructed by using these words. Okay, means 4 words are there, and these 4 words recently we saw their examples which are used in a question, and these types of the questions they are considered as a WH टाइप क्वेश्चन. जनरली ही 4 शब्द आहेत आपल्याकडे, आपल्याला फार चांगले परिचित आहेत. हु आहे, हुज आहे, हुम आहे आणि विच आहे. ही जी 4 शब्द आहेत, या 4 शब्दांना आपण प्रश्नार्थक शब्द म्हणतो, कारण ज्या पद्धतीने इथं दिलेलं आहे तशा पद्धतीनं ह्या शब्दांना प्रश्न तयार करण्यासाठी वापरलं जातं. आणि प्रश्नाच्या सुरुवातीला येतात, शेवटी प्रश्नार्थक मार्क म्हणजेच प्रश्नार्थक चिन्ह असतं, आणि अशा पद्धतीने ही प्रश्न तयार करतात. म्हणजे ही आपल्याला माहित असलेली प्रश्नार्थक शब्द आहेत. पण ह्याच्यामध्ये एक ट्विस्ट आहे. सो व्हॉट इज दॅट ट्विस्ट? लेट्स सी. तर आत्ताच बघितलं आपण की 4 शब्द हु, विच, हुज आणि हुम या शब्दांचा वापर सामान्यपणे सगळ्यात जास्त प्रश्न तयार करण्यासाठी केला जातो, म्हणून त्याला आपण प्रश्नार्थक शब्द किंवा WH टाईप वर्ड असं म्हणतो. आणि स्पष्टपणे आपल्याला लक्षात येतं की या शब्दांचा वापर वाक्याच्या सुरुवातीला केला जातो आणि अशा कन्स्ट्रक्शनला शेवटी प्रश्नार्थक चिन्ह असतं, त्याला आपण WH टाईप क्वेश्चन किंवा तशा प्रकारच्या वाक्यांना आपण क्वेश्चन असं म्हणतो. तिथं त्या शब्दांना आपण प्रश्नार्थक क्वेश्चन वर्ड म्हणून यूज केलेलं असतं, पण प्रत्येक वेळेस इंग्लिश लँग्वेज मध्ये these words are not only used as a question word, sometimes they can be also used in different conditions. They cannot be always used in the beginning of the construction. They cannot be always used to frame a WH type question or to frame a question. Sometimes they are also used in a different condition, and how they can be used in a different condition, these are given here. Paha, the same words who, which, whose and whom जेव्हा प्रश्न तयार केला जातो तेव्हा who चा अर्थ असतो कोण, त्यावेळेस which चा अर्थ असतो कोणता, whose चा अर्थ असतो कोणाचे आणि whom चा अर्थ असतो कोणाला. पण जेव्हा ही शब्द प्रश्नाच्या व्यतिरिक्त अशा पद्धतीनं जर वाक्याच्या मिडल मध्ये वापरले गेलेली असतील, दॅट टाइम देअर मिनिंग इज ऑल्सो चेंज्ड. दॅट टाइम who means in मराठी जो, which means in मराठी जे, whom means in मराठी ज्याला and whose means in मराठी ज्याचे, अशा पद्धतीने त्यांचा अर्थ चेंज होतो. अँड समटाइम्स these words can be also used in this way in the middle of the construction. When the same words are used in the middle of the construction, that time definitely they relate with a particular noun from the same construction, and that is why they are called as a relative pronoun. So as per the definition, these words when they relate with a particular noun from the same construction, that's why they are the relative pronouns. For example, the first example is given here. Raj is my friend who helps me in study. Raj is a noun and who is a pronoun who relates with Raj. That's why who is called as a relative pronoun. The second one word, I saw a bird which was so pretty. Here bird is a noun and with that noun another one relation is made there. That relation is made by which. That is why which is a relative pronoun. Exactly like this, some all other examples are given here, and the same words they are also used as a relative pronoun. म्हणजेच who, which, whose, whom ह्याला आजपर्यंत आपण प्रश्नार्थक शब्द म्हटलेला आहे, परंतु ह्याच शब्दांना जेव्हा वाक्याच्या मिडल मध्ये वापरलं जातं अशा प्रकारे तेव्हा त्यांचा अर्थ बदलतो. त्याच वाक्यातील एखाद्या नाउनला ते रिलेट करतात, म्हणून हीच चार शब्द relative pronoun असतात. So what can be the simplest way to learn this relative pronoun? As we are well known about clause, there is one clause that is called as an adjective clause. In case of adjective clause, what are the subordinating conjunctions of adjective clause? Those all subordinating conjunctions of adjective clause, they are simply the relative pronouns, and this is all about that simple way. म्हणजेच काय, क्लॉजच्या बाबतीमध्ये जो ऍडजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉज असतो त्या ऍडजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉजची सुरुवात ज्या सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन्सनी होती ती हीच कंजंक्शन आहे, हो, विच, हुज आणि हुम. त्याच्यामध्ये विच ला कधी कधी दॅट म्हणून सुद्धा वापरलं जातं. तर 4 शब्द लक्षात न ठेवता 5 शब्द लक्षात ठेवा. विच म्हणजेच दॅट असतो आणि दॅट म्हणजेच विच असतो. तर याच 5 शब्दांना ऍडजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉजचे सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन म्हणून सुद्धा वापरलं जातं. आणि जिथं ते ऍडजेक्टिव्ह क्लॉजचे सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन्स असतात इन द सेम प्लेस दे आर ऑल्सो द रिलेटिव्ह प्रोनाउन्स that is given here. This is the simple way about that relative pronoun. So once again let's summarize the relative pronoun. Relative pronoun means such type of a pronoun that relate with a noun from the same construction. There is a sentence and in that sentence there are 2 words. Noun is also there and a pronoun which is used in the place of that noun. That pronoun is also present in the same construction, and a particular specific pronoun or word which relates with a noun from the same construction, that word is called as a relative pronoun. The simple way to keep that relative pronoun in our mind, that is the subordinating conjunctions of adjective clause. Those all subordinating conjunctions of adjective clause, they are also simply called as relative pronouns. म्हणजेच who, which, whose, whom ही जी शब्द आहेत प्रश्नार्थक शब्द तर असतातच, पण त्या शब्दांना प्रश्न तयार करण्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त वाक्याच्या मिडल मध्ये जर वापरलेला असेल, त्याचा अर्थ जर बदलत असेल, जो, ज्याचे, ज्याला, जे असे अर्थ जर होत असतील, ती शब्द त्याच वाक्यातील एखाद्या नाउनला रिलेट करत असतील, तर ह्याच शब्दांना रिलेटिव्ह प्रोनाउन असं म्हटलं जातं. विचच्या जागेवर विच सारखाच त्याचाच अर्थ व्यक्त करणारा म्हणून दॅटचा सुद्धा वापर केला जातो. अतिशय सिंपल आहे आणि तेवढंच महत्वाचं आहे. द थर्ड सब काइंड ऑफ प्रोनाउन, दॅट इज रिलेटिव्ह प्रोनाउन. Only 4 to 5 words are there: who, which, whose, whom, and that. But these words are never used to construct a question. They are used in the middle of the construction. They are ended with a full stop. They relate with the other noun in the same construction. That's why they are the relative pronouns. The second one thing, all the subordinating conjunctions of adjective clause, they are the relative pronouns. Okay, and some other examples of relative pronoun. These all are the examples of relative pronoun. In every example there is the use of who, which, whose, whom, and that, and they are denoted here by using red color, and they relate with a particular noun from the same construction. That's why they are the relative pronouns. In this way we can use of relative pronoun. It is so simple, and that was all about relative pronoun. Keep watching, stay tuned, and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.